Good afternoon, dear students. I would like to welcome you all in this distance education session. It's me presenting in front of you as your English teacher for today's class. And today I am basically focusing on the students of grade 5. And in this session, as we are dealing with the subjective lessons in English, we'll be going for two of the areas to deal with. You may be knowing that in English, we'll basically focus on listening, speaking, reading and writing. So, today within those 4 areas, we will be going for reading and speaking exercise. So, the topic I have taken for today's practice for reading and speaking is expressing wants. How do we express our wants? How do we express our wish? And how do we converse with others about our needs and wishes? That we will try to go through in today's class. So now let's have the overview of the different activities that we are going to do today to make the topic fruitful and meaningful. So, as for the first activities of today's session, I would like to drag your attention for riddles, brainstorming exercise. We can make a logic by ourselves and we will try to find out with the different periphery of the sentences. So we will try the first activities as the brainstorming part for riddles. Beside that, we will be learning more about the uses of want and the information related to our lessons today. And then after, we'll be going for practicing the conversation, which goes under the speaking exercise for today. And along with that, we will also go for reciting the chant. That also will be an interesting part of each and every student for today. Beside that, we will be going for the evaluation, the different activities related to the exercise of our topic today. And then finally, after reviewing the session, we will wrap up our class. So now, very hurriedly, we'll be going for riddles. I will be giving you some instructions. I will be providing you some informations, and now you need to find out what will be the single word for that information to denote. Shall I begin? Okay. Now, it's for you children at first. The first riddle is, it's sweet. Wow, same like sugar, it's sweet. And everyone wants it in summer season. And generally, the children enjoy this food in parties. Can you guess what is it now? Let me listen from every one of you the first riddle of today's session. That is, it's sweet. Everyone wants to get it in summer season, and especially the children enjoy it in parties. Let me guess. Do you have any guesses at all for this riddle? Okay, let me tell you the answer of this riddle. It's yummy ice cream. Right? Very good. Now, the next one for you children, it's I want to buy chocolates. Again, sweet chocolates. I want to buy chocolates, but the shopkeeper doesn't provide without something. In return to that chocolate, I have to provide to the shopkeeper something else. Can you guess what is it? Okay, you have still time to guess it. What is it, babies? Now you are nearer to the answers. What is it? It's money. It may be 1 rupees, it may be 2 rupees, 3 rupees, or some kinds of expensive chocolates also will be there for you. But without money, the shopkeeper doesn't provide you chocolates. Anyway, we like it. Okay, now the third riddles for you for today's class is, I want to read and write. Children always wish to read and write because they wanted to be successful. They want to be successful. So now the riddle goes like this. I want to read and write to be a successful person. Remember, children, we want to read and write. Now also we are reading. All the children are there with every necessary equipments to read and write in front of the television set. So, I want to read and write to be a successful person. So, I am admitted there. Where have you been admitted for reading and writing? Now, please guess the children, what is it all about? What's the single words for this riddle? You may have lots of guesses. Can you? Okay, some of you are nearer to the answers and some of you have correctly said the answers. It's okay. The first one is, there are multiple answers in these questions or in these riddles. The first one is school. We all the children today who are staying in front of the television set to read in this class, they can obviously say they want to read and write to be a successful person so that they are admitted in the school. Or some of the students are there who are in the next level or who are in the higher level. They can easily say it's college or it's university. But school, college and universities, they are the place where we go to study. So that the correct answer of this riddle, it's we want to read and write to be a successful person so that I am admitted there. It's school, college and university. Very good, children. It's for all of you a big thumbs up. Now, we are entering to our topic. I want to be, I want to get, I want to do, I want to see, I want to hear, I want to sing, I want to do lots of things. See here, it's expressing words. You have got lots of sentences in the riddles too. I want to read and write. I want to get some sweet foods in summer season. I want to be these all the things. They came already. Now, I just want to get the attention for every children. What does it mean? How do we express our wants? How do we say that you are wishing something to get? Children? Okay, now let me go to what does it mean? Wants simply means that the things you wish to get, you wish to do when you feel the necessity of it. Let me give you the example. Before that, I want to revise the definitions of want. What does it mean? Wants simply mean that something you wish to get, something you wish to see, something you wish to do, something you wish to get when you feel the necessity of it. Remember, children, I want to introduce some of the example here. We all are known that we are in lockdown. Are you? Some of we are locked in the home, some of we are locked inside the room, or some of us are locked inside certain areas. But obviously, we all the people around the world, or in some countries the lockdown is already over, but in some countries still the lockdown is continuing. So we are in the lockdown. Now let me take your attention, children. When we are in lockdown, no vehicles are moving in the road. Have you seen? Except the private vehicles. Public vehicles are not there. No traffic is there. So, children, what could be our choice at that time? What could be our wish at that time when the vehicles are not moving on the road and then we have to travel from one place to another place? We just feel the necessity of the vehicle and we say that I want a bus or a car or a taxi, anything else to reach to my destination on the particular day. Remember, that is want. Okay, now the next example to you all, children, it's very hot outside these days. We are going through summer season, right? Okay, so in summer season, as our riddles in the beginning, we feel very hot and we wish to get an ice cream. Do we wish? Yes. Do we want ice cream? Obviously, yes. So, children, this want means simply when we want to get something, when we wish to get something, and when we try to get something because we feel that it's necessarily important to us. Let me give you the next example to elaborate the same topic because we'll be clear about it. So, what can we say at that time is, we are remaining at home and we don't have to go to school, but due to some uncertain or unusual circumstances, we should not avoid to make our future bright. We should not avoid the present condition, what we have to do it. So, children, what you have to want there right now is, I want some books to read. Remember the riddles of the last one? It's in number 3. The riddle is there, I want to read and write. I just gave you the example that we are admitted in school to read and write to be a successful person. But remember, children, we also want some books and notebooks to read and write. So, I want some books and notebooks to read in this lockdown. So, children, this is what we could get the examples of wants. Now, all the dear children, Please be ready. We are conversing with each other. We are going to speak with each other. Let us suppose, okay? Let us suppose I am Mr. A. Or Miss A also can be said. And I just imagine that you all are Mr. or Miss B. Now we will talk with each other. Is it fine to all? Do you want to talk to me? Okay, then related to the same topic, we will speak with each other to know each other wants and each other wish. Are you ready for it? Okay, children, obviously you all are very good and interested in the conversation among you all and me. So now let's start, children. The first questions I want to ask. This is the piece of conversation from number 1. It's just I want to go to one of the questions to all of you. I am A, you are B. So now children, the first question is simply I just want to ask you, what do you want? You may be confused now what we have to say. You may be thinking whether I have to say about food or we have to say about other different works that I want to do. Or you may be thinking that you have something else like that of hobbies to be referred here. But anyway, children, I just expect any kinds of answers. So now, children, you please tell me, what do you want? Okay, something is going on among the children there. So what could be the possible answers? Let me tell you. Is it fine? Okay, if you ask me what do you want, then what would I say? Do you have any guesses? Oh, okay. I want to go out. See how happening the condition is. It's the wish of every one of us during this lockdown. What do you want? I want to go out from home, to roam, to enjoy with the other friends, to enjoy the surrounding, to enjoy this beautiful environment. What do you want? I want to go outside. Want. Okay, now the next one is there for all of you. Where do you want to go? If you want to go outside, where do you want to go, children? Some of you may be wishing to go to a park. Some of you may be going to zoo. If you wish that may be fulfilled within some days. But now, children, if you ask me, where do you want to go? Then can you guess what could be my answers there? So what my answer is, I want to go to the circus. I want to see clowns. I want to see different animals moving here and there, jumping up high and going down. Especially I prefer to see clowns there, same like with bigger hat. So, children, this is all about our wish. And thank you so much to all the children for your equal participations for this conversation. Now, children, there are lots of options. There are lots of questions to be asked to get your wants or wish. Now, children, in the same way, I just want to drag your attention for a chant. Sometimes After conversation with other people, we can know our wish and want. Sometimes we also can go for imaginary poem or songs or anything else to be sung to know our wish and want. Do you have any guesses? What could be the bird's wishes? What the bird wants? The bird wishes to fly in the sky. The pilot wishes to fly aeroplane. The doctor wishes to treat people. And that is their services, as well as most of the time they wish to get all those things. Now, related to the same wish and wants, we will be singing a chant today. Are you ready, children? Oh yes, I am ready. Okay, children, now wherever you are, you just try to recite the chant after me. Will you be ready? Okay. Now, the first stanza of the chant. Children, if we say stanza, it's of poem, the paragraph in the poem. Stanza. First stanza I want to go for. I want to fly high. I want to fly high. It's the bird's wish. Remember, I want to fly high and reach the sky. I want to fly high and reach the sky. And I want to go far. I want to go far and shine like a star, and shine like a star. Okay, children, let us repeat the first paragraph once again. It's I want to fly high. I want to fly high. I want to fly high and reach the sky. I want to fly high and reach the sky. And I want to go far and shine like a star, and shine like a star. Very good. Some of you have wants in the same way too. Some of you want to like a bird to fly high. Some of you like to go far away. Simply wish to go away from home, away from school, away from somewhere else, to go far away and wants to shine like a star, shining very brightly. After all, you all are the twinkling star. And even we also can say it's future star. So children, now let us move to the next one, which indicates the another part. It's patriotism. Children, patriotism means the loyalty towards the country. Let me go to the last stanza, that is the second stanza of the poem. It's but. If you want to fly higher, no problem. If you want to shine like the star, no problem. If you want to go far away from home, no problem. But the another thing is there, the condition is there. I want to be in Nepal. See, I want to be in Nepal. I want to be in Nepal to die. To die. When the time is nigh, when the time is nigh. This also could be the wish of every human. They want to go to different places when they are alive, when they can do, when they are strong. But when the death comes nearer to us, when the death calls us, then at that time, every real human, every citizen wish to be in their own country, in their own hometown. That's the wish of everyone. So children, today we just went for the conversation and the chant related to our wants. And hope you all the children will be practicing the same conversation or the similar conversation which are available in your textbook, and you please try to speak with other, and sometimes you can go for chanting too, so that you can have the different way of expressing your wants. So now children, this is the final time to revise all these activities what we have done up to now. So children, now you could have closed your eyes. Can you close your eyes? Because eyes are the matters of diversion. When we open your eyes, when you open your eyes, then you can see lots of things. But when we close your eyes, then we can concentrate. Now it's the time for revision, children. We have firstly started with the riddles. We just scroll our mind, spine our ideas to know what could be the possible answers for the different instructions and informations. And then after, children, we went for the topic, that is expressing wants. How do we express and how do we say something about that we are wishing for, we are wanting to. Then after, we went for the conversation. Hope you enjoyed the conversation among you and me. What have we done? What do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do there? These all the things. And then after, we just went for a song related to the want and wish. Now the children, I just hope all of you will be practicing this all the part of today's lesson, conversation and songs of today's class with your friends, and especially when we want something or when we wish to get something, we can go for speaking with our parents. What do we want? What do we want to see? What do we want to do? Or what do we want to get? Because our wish can easily be fulfilled. So, children, hope you all will be practicing today's exercises in your home whenever you feel the convenient. And now I just want to wrap up today's class, hoping you all to stay safe and hoping you all to meet in the next class. Thank you so much for today.